Speaking to NBC News, the Associate Dean of the School of Humanitarian Society and Development at UNAM emphasized that when one talks about Namibia's independence, the Ovaherero and Nama people's genocide is one of the historical traumas rooted in the country's colonial history by Germany.
With the war that started in 1904, January to be specific, up to 1908, 1909, if one has also to consider some of the activities that continued. So when the war started, there were a lot of battles, and there were lots of wins and lose from both sides. Maybe one can mention specific battles that are very prominent in this war, because some of them were just attacks and not so much battles. So one talks of a battle of Okanjira, and one talks of a battle of Hamakari, August 11th, 1904. And that is a battle that really one can say the Ovaherero people were defeated, and they decided, some died and some decided to flee.
After the Battle of Ohamakari, also known as the Battle of Waterberg, on the 2nd of October 1904, the German commander at the time, Lothar von Trotha, issued an extermination order.
Now, this extermination order indicated that they were no longer going to spare or take on any prisoner. Women, men, anyone with or without cattle, they were going to be executed. So then a lot of people then decided to flee through the Omaheke going or trying to get to Botswana.
When the extermination order was removed, that is when colonial Germany established concentration camps. These camps were located in Okahanja, Omaruru, Karibeb, Windhoek, Swakopmund, and at the Shark Island.
Because the aim and the outcome of the concentration camps were not any different from the extermination orders, because the situations in the concentration camps were very bad. People did not have enough food. People got sick, and people also got worked to death. So a lot of people died in the concentration camp because of exhaustion. In fact, there were pre-printed death certificates, printed death by exhaustion, because that's how it was. So they did not have to wait for someone to die, so they already had death certificate pre-printed, waiting for those people to die, because they knew that they would die.
The closure of these camps, Dr. Akawa Shikufa says, came as a result of Germany losing the World War I, and as a result, Germany was stripped of its overseas colonies, including Namibia, then known as German Southwest Africa at the time. She says although the camps were closed on 28 May 1908 after Britain took over Southwest Africa as its colony, the prisoners of the war at the time were not free. Dr. Akawa Shikufa commended the Namibian government for setting a day aside to remember these atrocities against the Namibian people, adding locals should use it to reflect on those memories, the resilience of the survivors, and the historical journey towards justice and independence. Chilana Fuka, NBC News, Windhoek.